Hey everybody, we're at Gamehole Con 12, it's 2025, it's been a great year so far. Asterisk. I'm here with Wes Zebrowski. I'm sorry, I did say it wrong.
That was pretty close.
Zebrowski? Okay, we're gonna game jam. Did you set a timer?
I did not set a timer.
Okay, get a timer out. Wes sets up a timer. Gamehole Con is a great show. It's very chill. We're actually in the dealer hall now. It's closed down for the day, but we're gonna game jam. You ready to go start?
Yep.
Great. Now we can talk about game design. What do you want? Do you start with theme? Do you start with mechanics? How do you like to start a game?
I like to start with theme. So
All right.
know what we're building and then just throw some stuff at it based on it.
Excellent. What kind of themes are coming to mind for you in these times in which we live? I mean, it doesn't have to be that is like we could make a political game or we could not make a political game, a very non-political game, like about, I don't know, mushrooms or something, and like just the constant like way nature like kind of smooths over the like ups and downs of human life or something like. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
I don't know if it. So there's something about that. There's something there. Do you have other ideas you want to try?
I think the things that have been kicking around in my brain have been, one, sports, unfortunately, has been in my brain.
I heard you talking about sports yesterday.
Yeah, it's a curse now for me, I guess. First time in my life. Second would be some sort of split game where like some players are in a delusion and some players have reality.
Oh man.
And how do you balance that?
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. I don't know how to even get started with that. Like
that's the trouble.
I mean, that would be. I mean, because we could definitely. I mean, I like sports games because you're like trying to do stuff and you could mimic a field and even like a race thing. I've done several of these race games. But like I don't know, like a asymmetrical experience where there's like hidden information. We do have some supplies here. You want to try for the hard? You want to go try for something harder or something easier? Like
last option, if you like this one more.
Sure.
Was this? Oh, I've lost it. But think about it all day and it leaves the brain.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Oh yes, it was because I was reading so many books in the booth between people showing up. And so I like the idea of trying to run like a dark academia game where you're playing as like students in college and they've all got these scheming secrets of things they're trying to do, and then all these players are like scheming asymmetrically, and then they come together for a session and they're all just so bad at whatever they're trying to accomplish.
Oh man, they're just right at the start of the Dunning-Kruger effect, you know?
Right.
All right.
So I've been wanting to get into like making more hybrid games.
And that almost fits with the sort of like who's got reality on lock and who doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That could even be sports related, honestly.
Well, sure. Now we're into like kayfabe and like I'm gonna cut a promo and like what I say happens because it's a promo. Okay, so I like the idea of I think the one that I'm excited most by is this sort of like play to fail academia thing. Like, I'm gonna all of these. Like, I can imagine like one of these sets of cards being used to like kind of make a spread secretly, and then like you reveal your spread at the end, and it's just everybody is so bad at what they're doing, or something. There's something there. I think there's something there. Let's try and let's put some stuff with that. Okay, so I'm looking at the tarot cards. We got that. That's obviously narrative power there. There's suits and numbers, and like you could do something there. We've got regular playing cards. I don't know what's in here.
Guess we'll find out.
Various game components, I'm sure. We got some blank. This is like a product sample.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of this really hits the theme of secret information. We've got some dice we could do, and we got a whole set of polyhedrals there. But we've got a number of D6s here.
So I think one thing that comes to mind, I don't know that it makes sense verbatim, but in poker, I don't know how much poker you've played.
I know a little bit. I have played it before.
Some games let you declare high or low. Mm-hmm. So what could be a really bad hand could be a really good hand if you declare low.
Yeah.
So I almost like this idea that players are like building towards something different and you don't know until they reveal.
Yeah.
In a way. It could be something.
Like, what if it's like, okay, so like, what if we do like sort of a take on Old Maid then, where like you're kind of putting you want to ask for stuff, but you don't want to reveal too much about what you're doing. So like maybe you have to ask. Is there a variation of that where you ask for 2 things? Like, do you have any of 2 different things? And then if so it obscures what you're actually asking for. If you ask for 2 things.
Yeah, I like that.
And then you get past those cards, and we might need a dummy player if there's only 2 of us.
Sure.
Or maybe you could. And then, so there's something there. I don't know. That sounds more like just straight up numbers that you then.
Right.
So you're trying to build a standard poker hand style. Keep jokers in, take them out. Are they wild? Chaos?
Keep them in, whatever.
Chaos. We'll figure out what they do later.
Yeah.
We'll figure out what they do later.
I feel like I know the rules to Old Maid, but I'm trying
It's like you're just trying to get sets. You're just trying to get sets of the cards, and you say like, "Oh, do you have any 3s?" And like, go fish, and then or it's not old. Go fish is what I'm thinking of, where like go fish is pulling from the deck. So if you don't have 3s, and I'm looking for 3s, I maybe get one out of the deck.
Yeah,
but,
or like Rummy going for sets of
Yeah. So if we're trying to build poker hands, all right, let's start with, I don't know, let's start with 5 cards. That's pretty standard for poker.
Right.
Okay. So, and do we do it, you talked about like a long build-up time, like the academia sort of process, so it makes sense that there's going to be a couple rounds because you've got to go through several years of school to get to the thing, right?
Right.
All right, so my current hand is not great. If I remember how poker works.
Yeah, my hand's pretty bad too.
So, but that's great. That's great for us to start with. Okay, so then, if we want to ask, do we ask each other if we have something, and then if you get it, then you get it, and then you replenish your hand?
So maybe let's back it up slightly.
Okay.
And so we've got 4 suits, very easy 4 divisions.
Okay.
Are there 4 focal points in the Dark Academia experience that we want to highlight? Like, is there like sports or academics?
Oh.
And what are players doing that they're trading that?
Yeah.
So like, I'm almost thinking of like...
It's almost like influence on the university, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you can win your post, whatever you're trying to do, right? You be like, well, I've collected a full house of like the support from the like sports area of the college. Like you can't fire me because like I have all of these games to show you that I'm winning all of these games, Right. Or you could do it on the, I don't know, like maintenance is probably part of admin, but maintenance I was thinking about because you got sports and academia and then the people who run, the people who are like managing the administration.
Right.
And then I don't know what student body, maybe the other one. Maybe you could be like, but you're all in the student body.
So I guess that's the question: is who are we? Are we students? Are we members of the university? I almost kind of think of like old secret society crap is like really easy setting ground for like profound secrecy and failure.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking almost like graduate student trying to get a job, but like, I mean, secret society is more fun than.
You can make a lot more jokes about graduate student getting a job as someone who's been through that, at least. So.
Yes, I also do not work in the area in which I got a degree in. That's a very common thing. Okay, so we've got loose theme.
Yep.
So do we want to try the like Go Fish model, or do we want to try that? Does that make sense, or does that still make sense that we're trying to be secretive about what we're building in that way?
I think so, but I think we should like clarify real quickly. So maybe just like 4 things that we're trading.
Okay.
So maybe it's like some sort of wealth, some sort of sports, and then 2 other like resources.
Okay.
So because I like the idea of being like, oh, I'm looking for this, and I'm trying to like pull a star football player from your hand to bolster my coalition. All
right. So I like the sort of investment wealth that links up to the diamonds pretty well.
Yeah.
Sports, it could be heart. You got to have heart to run be a running back, I think. I don't know.
That is, yeah, I like the heart endurance. That's pretty good.
I've got the spoilers. I got some clubs in my hand, so I'm thinking clubs is sort of like maybe like actual like publishing, like published papers that we have that we'll be done in like less than 10 minutes, and then we'll be out of here.
Yeah, just spreading the word because we're sweeping people out.
Yep,
Sounds
we'll be
good.
done very shortly. Thank you. So they like publishing, like I like the publisher parish thing, like
Right.
I've got like all of this academic clout.
This is my secret research advancements that have been.
Yeah. Like I can prove that I'm valuable because like publication, and then that's
Right.
still only 3. What's the other suit? The other suit we haven't talked about is Spade. What is Spade? I mean, what else goes into a university? Maybe that's like the more esoteric stuff. That's like actually if it's a secret society, like those are your secrets. Like the football player is open, the money is open, the publishing is obviously open, but like the actual esoteric weirdness is not open.
Yeah, no, I think that's good because thinking like the next step is like, okay, what does it look like in the game when you steal or exchange a card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, in that case, what secret is coming to light that you're using to then wield to your advantage?
It feels almost like we're trying to build a hand and then explain what we're trying to do, and then maybe the other person gets to explain why that fails. Like if we're going to keep with that, like we know these secret societies are not going to succeed, so like we do a couple rounds of like back and forth of trying to get cards. Like I like what you said about kind of obscuring it. Like I'm looking for a star football player, as you said. So like if that's the first question, then like I mean I can't help you. I know no football players, no, literally none.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. So
I like that. Okay, so maybe it's like, I'm not asking you for like a jack of hearts or something. I'd be like, I'm looking for a star football player. And then you can give me like a card you think fits that definition. And then I get the choice of to accept that or to be like, no, and then maybe I draw from the deck or something to keep playing.
Sure, we can try that. I like trying it. And then if it's on the table, then it becomes sort of like maybe a communal resource, like almost like the way Texas Hold'em works, where it's like we both have these cards that have been like revealed but not accepted yet.
Right.
All right, let's try it. Let's play it. Let's play to find out.
Okay.
I don't know what our time is.
We got like 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right. Well, let's play it at least once.
Kicked out.
Let's play it at least once.
All right.
All right. So, do you want to start?
Yeah. So, I think I am the head of the Rowing Club Secret Society.
Okay.
And so I am looking for a new star freshman rower.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Similarly to how football players, I don't think I have any star rowers, but I think I will. I mean, so I'm going to put down. What I'm going to say is that this academic paper that a good friend of mine published shows that you don't actually need that it's actually experience counts more than youth in rowing, and so you don't actually need a young star player. You need an experienced player, and that's I'm going to point you to this academic research instead.
I see. I think that's a very interesting idea, and I think accepting that knowledge would undermine the entire society. So I think instead,
you reject
I'm going to reject the proposal.
Yeah.
And so then I think you would draw a card to replenish your hand up to 5.
I think maybe we both draw because you didn't. I mean, that's fine. That I'll draw if you want me, and we still have 5 because we're building the best hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's my turn to ask you something, and I am looking for, like, okay, so you said you were the esoteric rowing team. Like, I just want the tiniest bit of information about, like, where your boats go. Like, just give me a tiny clue about what you mean by esoteric boating. Like, just something real. I can't even conceive of what a secret society of rowers is. So just give me the smallest thing you can about rowing.
Unfortunately, that information is reserved for those in the secret society, but I am willing to pay you off considerably.
Oh my goodness. You are willing to pay me off considerably. You know, sometimes you gotta take the money and run. Sometimes you gotta take the money and run. Okay, so I've got 6 now. So should I discard?
I think so, and then I get to maybe choose any card on the table or a card from the deck.
Maybe. Let's put it out. Let's put it open for now, because then you've got a little bit of information about what I had in my hand. May have informed what I was asking. All right, let's do one more round real quick, and then I think our timer's going to go off.
I think it'll go off before then. But
all right. Well, we don't have to role play as much the second time.
That's
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you ask for something.
I'm looking for a star athlete. I'm still looking for a heart.
Still a star athlete. So in like Old Maid, you usually have to give it up if you've got it.
Yeah.
So I think if you're asking for it, then I have to give it. So this is the best athlete I know. I finally met an athlete.
I don't know how we'd resolve, but I do have a flush now.
Wow. So you took my king, but I had a 2 pair after taking the money. So then how would we resolve it? Like, we're out of design time, but
right.
Okay. So we've spent our design time. So now the breakdown. Like, what about what we did do excites you as a game designer? Like, what's the there if there was one?
Yeah, I really like the idea of forced resource transaction in this context. I really don't. I like that we're using cards in a different way. I'm not a huge fan of games that just like, oh, this is what the 6 of spade means. I like being able to creatively determine what it means in the moment.
Yeah.
Being like, this is a star rowing player. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So then what would be the next thing for development-wise? What would be the next thing we would want to do? Like, we didn't even really quite get to the end. But like, so that's obvious. I'm answering the question that I just asked.
Sure, yeah.
But maybe you have a different perspective. What would be the next thing to sort of iterate on what we've done?
I think the main thing is there needs to be a clear narrative beyond just the cards. Because at the end of the day, it needs to be more than just like a game of Old Maid.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, this is the prompt system and the resolution, but this is just like a small foundation.
Yeah, like there would be some sort of like, at least like a progress meter or something where you had a goal card, something that was something else that was guiding what you were trying to do rather than just what you were doing.
And because it's a role-playing game and not a board game, I feel like I also want something that drives me to make stupid, suboptimal decisions. That's not just winning the game. Like, I need something that pushes me to self-sabotage.
The play-to-fail perspective.
Yeah.
All right, so third question is should we work on this more?
I kind of think not. I'm open to it. I think something could be there.
Okay,
I don't know.
That's fair enough. A 15-minute game jam. Okay, now Wes, tell the viewers where they can find you, what your game is, where they can find it. Because I'm sure you spent more than 15 minutes on that one.
Yes, I definitely did.
on some of them, yeah.
So I'm Wes Zebrowski. I'm with Pangur Collective. You can find us on Itch. That's kind of our website for right now. We just released a game this year called Runecaster, which is a creative spellcasting game about drawing out the actual spells you're making. So a ton of fun, rules light, very narrative focused. Check it out.
Great. Anything else? Any places Itch is the website.
Itch is the website. We're on Blue Sky. I never post, so you could follow us there.
You could follow, but you will get no content. Okay.
You'll get one post when our next game is announced, and that's it.
Well, hey, you know what you're getting. Thanks so much for game jamming with me. Hope the rest of your Gamehole Con is great. And
you as well.
we'll see you around.
Cool.
And thank you for watching.